What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Supergirl Season 3, Episode 2 review. Or should I say, this is One Tree Supergirl. This is the SG. This is anything but a superhero TV show. Particularly this episode, really did just remind me of those really, really bad CW shows. Those early CW shows, these ones where they're not quite Dawson's Creek. This was something else. This is simply just Supergirl and Friends. This is drama in a city with a girl, and then she's also a superhero for one or two scenes. I really, really didn't like this episode. It may have been a good TV show, but it wasn't a good Supergirl show. And it seems like they kind of dissected the drama from Arrow. They've taken the will they won't they from season 1 of The Flash and gone, yeah, let's mix it up. Let's stir the pot. And they've got it together. And the show is just really, really not a superhero show. I am really disappointed because I do like the show. I like the character. I like Supergirl. I like the comics. And this really was just the angsty Kara TV show. It was all drama. It was all really just not much Supergirl action. And I expected Sai, who is a character from the comic books, who has a tragic backstory. She was experimented on and everything like that. Simply, we just got a character, a generic psychic character who walks around, goes like that, and then people are like looking like they are triggered. The episode is called Triggers, and the problem is everyone calls this show the SJW Supergirl, and they have an episode called Triggers. What? And then Supergirl, sorry, Melissa, what was that acting? I know you weren't given a lot to work with, but just that. It was worse than in American Horror Story when the character gets triggered there. It was just really, it wasn't good. And it's a real shame that we've got this side character who is supposed to be really interesting, but she's not. And they don't give her much to work with. Now, I can't blame the actress because she was passable. She did her job, she turned up, she wasn't terrible, she wasn't amazing, because she hadn't had much character to work with. And we don't learn about her, we don't see things from her perspective, we don't learn her backstory, we don't really know anything about her, which is why we don't actually care. Now, she should be really terrifying. She should be a really terrifying character, because she can quite easily disable guards without even lifting a finger. And we have the really generic kind of snakes and all these fears. And this really was just designed to give us that terrible, terrible part where we see Kara, or I presume it would be Kara, but she thinks it's obviously, well, at the start we presumed it was Kara, but it turned out really she was thinking it was Mon-El, but we saw her on Krypton. So I don't get why she thinks it's Mon-El if she was on Krypton. I don't get it. It's just a bit weird. I understand that this fear was supposed to be, or her fear was that she'd killed Mon-El, but we only really see him die at the end. Oh God, what? It's just stupid. And that bit on Krypton when she was escaping in the pod, it looked like some really, really dodgy, like Windows XP or Windows 95 sort of screensaver, or some really, really bad sort of CD-ROM game back in the early 90s. It just was pointless, and it just also reminded me of like some ride that you go on in Disney or Universal, where you'd just be in a little cart and you'd have a big screen in front of you, like the Back to the Future ride. Rest in peace, Back to the Future ride. You were pretty awesome. But this show just didn't really go anywhere. It had no weight to it. And really, the real part of this show, the main part, clearly was obviously Kara adjusting to Lena being her boss. She's snapping. I thought we got over that. I thought we got over the fact that she was snapping at everyone and was upset about Mon-El. I thought they overcame that at the end of last episode. And we see, oh God, we see Reign's stupid ass kid run away. Like, she literally runs up, where's my kid? Oh, she's in the pizza place. But we just got pizza. What? just bad. Just a really, really bad episode. I hope it picks up next week. It should really pick up next week because we're going to Mars and we're going to where the show should be in a thematic point and an action point, is the fact that it should be focusing on the powers and everything like that. They've kind of gone from season 1 where they had cool villains of the week, we had like Red Tornado, and now we have the distilled Mon-El Kara drama without Mon-El, which I actually really want Mon-El back. I'm not a fan of him, but now I want him back. But we also have hints, or really, really signposted hints, that Lena and Jimmy Olsen are going to get together. Which do we want that? Is that something we want? I don't really care. I don't care about Jimmy Olsen. He's pointless. Is he still the Guardian? Where's Maxwell Lord? What's going on? Where am I? Who am I? What's this show? It's just... it's going in loads of many different places at once. And I really want the superhero Kara. I want to see her do cool stuff instead of her do some cool stuff as a side part to all the drama on the show. It does feel like a really bad Smallville episode where we have like the really, really cringy high school drama or something, or the college drama, which I didn't like, to be honest. But hopefully it does pick up. Sai, I want to return. I think that is a character they probably will return to the show, and I think would really fit in quite well if she's given a chance to flesh out her character. So hopefully there is a chance for that character, and next week's episode does look good. But I want less of this Jimmy Olsen and Lena taking over Catco drama. I want that to be literally in the background while Kara is helping out the DEO. So let's take a look at the trailer for next week and we can discuss that as well. So let's check it.
If you're going to Mars, Kara's going with you.
Going back would be a suicide mission.
Yep.
This was your home?
I'm the only green Martian left.
No. There's another one. We came all this way to fight alongside you. This is bigger than you know. I'm sorry, Jean.
It's me, Father. Supergirl. All new episode Monday at 8, 7 Central on the CW.
So this is what I actually want from Supergirl. We're going to Mars, which I kind of expected last season. I expected Kara and John to have to go and save Morgan, but we never actually got that, which was a real shame. I did want that to come to the show. I thought that would have fit in quite well, but we're getting it here, and here we're meeting his father, which I can't help but think she would have mentioned that before. If he's like, you know what, I'm the only one, but I've met someone else. Oh wait, this person turns out to be a white Martian. Okay, well, I'm still the only one. Surely she would have mentioned that, yeah, there's someone else. Maybe she only found that out. Maybe I'm being cynical. But I'm excited for this Kara and John's mission onto Mars, which is going to be a lot of fun. That car looks dope as well. I can't help but think, is that his spaceship? Because he probably landed quite early in time. He probably was part of like a Roswell-style landing, so that might be his kind of cloaking device, which would be pretty damn cool as well. So let me know what you think in the comments. Are you excited for this? Are you excited for the next episode? Because really, I think that Supergirl has got a long, long way to go, sadly, to kind of reviving where it was in season 1, which was the Flash is doing it well. The Arrow has almost got back to being really, really a good show, but Supergirl seems to have lost its way. I don't think it can really fit in with this. I know there's going to be people who like the drama, but really it is a superhero show, and we want more superhero. We want more Supergirl, not Kara. It's not called Kara, it's called Supergirl. Whatever. I'm disappointed. I've ranted. Sorry, guys. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.